Hey everyone, how you all doing? Welcome on back. So we're going to do a little bit something different today. We're going to do a bit of Satisfactory. I don't know why the heck that's up there for. Oops. Wow. Oh, I've been in a bit of a rush to get everything ready. But how is everyone doing today? So let's get into the game. Get some gameplay on the go, hey, shall we? We want one. Come on. Change. My tablet's not working. Oh, I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, so wow, it's going to be one of those days, I think. Let me close that down and refresh it. Cool, right then, guys. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going to do a bit of Satisfactory. Need a bit of a break from doing farm sim. Currently working on rebuilding my base at the minute. So obviously I started off in the Greenlands. Oops, did we do that? Let's change that over. Go away. Uh, there we go. So obviously this is where I've been kind of working out of really. Obviously watching Darius and Dave and that, it kind of gave me a few ideas on where to go. So I did need to get in and do some proper factories, I suppose is the best way to put it. And this is kind of what I'm in the middle of doing at the moment, just over here. So I've kind of gone with the old metal look, with the old shiny concrete there. It's kind of nice, like it. So started off, obviously that's my main sort of focus area of within the factory. Um, Let me take this out of my ear because it's doing my head and I can't really hear myself thinking. Down the far end, obviously what I've kind of done is set up so if I go out, I get like leaves and wood and stuff, I can drop it into this container. It's going to feed it onto a belt underneath and it's all going to get processed in this little area here. Obviously each one's set up to do a different thing. Obviously you've got flowers, your um, bits from your animals and stuff throughout the map, plus obviously wood and all that. So yeah, it's making a little few bits and pieces, so it's kind of nice. Still haven't got a clue what the heck I'm going to do with all the paintings there. Hey boss, how you doing?
I build time and satisfactory.
Yeah, I thought I'd have a break from doing farm sim.
Hey,
How
you
you?
need it every day.
Yeah, exactly. Right, the only thing is, I'm not sure if that game sound's coming through. Let me check something. Satisfactory. Yeah, obviously I was been doing overdoing it I think recently, so I thought, well, why not just take a bit of a break today, do a little bit of
Go
something
over
else. So
it. What do you
there's
do it? I've
that.
seen you over.
Yeah, there we go. That'll do it.
That's your middle name over Billy overdo it.
Yeah, I'm getting that way. So yeah, obviously, like I said, I'm in like the Greenlands area. Hey, Gamer Paul. So this is the factory I'm currently working on.
Oh,
Obviously down below, I've kind of started it off so it's coming in to the smelters and then coming up the levels to be processed that way. So in this, I've kind of made it into little rooms. I don't like do what Dave does and what Darius does and go like 1,000 stuff a minute. Obviously I know Dave's not quite that far yet, but he's kind of getting
got
that way.
thousands of things a minute, and it's in its own rooms. They're
Yeah.
just really big rooms.
Yeah, so I've kind of miniaturized what they're doing. Um, so obviously in this one, obviously I'm producing the copper products. So you got your copper sheets, cable, and wire being produced in here. One thing I do need to look at some point is the wire production because it doesn't seem to be putting out enough. I'm actually using a couple of alternate recipes that I've unlocked, and they're using a lot of wire, so I need to up these a little bit. So let's have... And Darius raiding with a party of 40, and Viking streaming. Thank you for the resub for 9 months. How is everyone doing? Welcome on in, guys. I didn't even hear that go off. That's terrible. Yipes. Right, so let's give you guys a quick shout out. So, Mr. Darius.
I did
Frost.
just come in,
So that's good going. Oh, there you go. Double shout out. Make sure you're following Mr. Darius Frost. While we're here, we'll do Mr. Dashnet as well, because he is in chat with us at the minute. And I'll give Mr. Viking a shout out as well. There we go. Make sure to go over, follow all of them. They are great, great streamers. How you doing, Pompeys and Cookie? Oh, I need to take my. Hang on a second. I got my house robe on because I was really cold earlier. I need to take it off now because I'm starting to sweat.
Morning all.
There we go. Yes, joys of being in the UK at the minute. It's kind of cold, really. But being really
Yeah.
frosty and stuff. So
You got snow on the ground?
not yet. It's really strong. Strong frost mainly at the minute.
You got snow coming.
But yeah, we haven't had any snow where I am yet. And obviously Mr. Cope as well. How you doing, bud? Obviously make sure to follow him as well. So yeah, just gonna
Cope.
I'm gonna jack these up a bit. I might need to actually get the ingots up first. Because some of these are loading in, some are not. Why you stopped
See
there?
that, Mr. Cope? I said hello. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
he did.
It's easier for me to pay attention to chat on Billy's stream because I don't have to do anything.
That looks like it's backed up on there, so I'll leave that for the minute. It should be okay. So yeah, I've got all these little rooms set up. Obviously, going along, it's a different products being made in each. Obviously, the next one is going to be this steel products. I think it's the next one down. Now, why is that changed? Because it should be, yeah, steel in the last one. This one should be the iron products. Don't know why those signs have changed up here, which is freaking strange. Because there should be another one there. So that should be plates there. Let me copy that, paste it into there. Plates, them, and screws should be in that one. Yeah, all of this has only been made in the last, oh, I don't know, week maybe. I've been going through, ripping everything out, replacing the whole lot. So still a few tweaks here and there. I am starting to try and add in lights as well. But yeah, obviously as you go down, obviously you've got these steel products coming in and being produced, and then there's concrete further down. I'm kind of going to make some satellite factories for some of the other stuff as and when I need them. Obviously in here, I've just sort of set up a temporary, well, it's not really temporary, it's going to be part of the main storage. I'm still filling up and bringing the stuff into here. I'm kind of considering knocking this wall out and actually going even further along, because I've got this room here that I completely missed. So I might just make one big huge storage eventually. That's kind of cool actually, having those lights like that. So on the upper level, I've only just literally put these in. So we've got the stators, rotors, computers being made, stuff like that. Down below we've got the, actually I have no idea what's down here. I can never remember what the friggin' heck these things are all called. The Hujima flips. Circuit boards being produced in here. One thing I am trying to get into as well doing is using the blueprints as well for a lot of this. But I still need to tweak a few. We had about 7 inches of snow on the ground for 2 weeks. Wow, Game Poll. Blimey. You want it? yeah. Send some down our way. I keep saying that to Darius and that lot, and they never send it our way. Dave, can I send you my map for you to look at and give your opinion of? So that you're doing it right. Okay. Phew. Glad you weren't going to say me.
You can send it to me. I don't know when I'll get to it, but
That one's empty. Pop that there. Yeah, one thing I am trying to do is make sure to put in these little signs so I know what's in each. But all the belts have got to be run underneath if I can, then up around the back type thing. on all this. Let's put that there. So that was these guys there. Let me copy that a sec. I'll put that into the other one.
Why is...
What's up?
Oh, nothing.
There. Yeah, I've got this little room here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. 1, 2, 3. I really don't know. I have to figure something out for it. But I'm kind of liking these different types of glass. So I'm using that a lot in my builds. Obviously we've got some of these guys being made in here. I'm only doing 2 of these manufacturers per the bigger products at the minute. I may look at like a satellite factory, bringing in more later on, but it's just really to get them up and running. This is pretty much as far as I've got really on this part of the rebuild. I do have 2 trains set up at the minute. One is bringing in I can never remember what this stuff's called. I'll have to look at it. Hang on a sec, let's see. Yeah, that's got some in it. So we got some bauxite stuff coming in here. Now if I remember rightly, there should be all the other products from that as well. So I've got crystal being made up there as well. That's got naphthol coming in. But this is coming from my power station. I'm bringing in plastic and rubber into here as well. But it's limited on the amount that's coming in on that train. So look. See, at one point I do want to get over there and increase what I'm being produced. Yeah, see, as you can see, it's only a few hundred coming in at a time. So further down here, obviously I've got my coal generators all set up. I could actually increase that. I'm kind of just leaving it as it is for the minute. Over in that little area there, I've got 200 power storages set up. I'm off again, Billy. Have a great stream. Alright, Viking. Catch you later, buddy. So obviously I do have some power in reserve if need be. Obviously I could actually add another couple of layers onto that at some point. Obviously you've got a good old space elevator right there in the middle, and that's kind of where I'm going to focus it, keep it in the middle, then build up around the outside. Over here, as you can see, I've got my Christmas factory. It's all pretty much shut down, to be honest. It should be turned off, but for some reason it's not. Still producing. And I'm going down. No! Dang it. Got too far away. Let's get back upstairs a minute. Smelly gas. But yeah, how was your stream, Mr. Darius? Hopefully it was good and productive. If he's still there.
Fell asleep.
Probably. Yeah, I know he got up pretty early. As you can see, he got lots of belts coming in. I don't do neat, but I do try and keep it as neat as possible. But obviously having these where they clip onto the underneath of the foundations is so much easier. That is for sure. So obviously this is the underneath. Obviously I've got some overflow going. Actually I should get rid of that, because I need all those coming in myself. Obviously this is doing all the copper production ingots and stuff. We've got the iron ingots. Then I've got foundries further down doing the steel stuff. So yeah, plenty to keep it going. Why have you stopped producing? Oh yeah, I think I've got plenty of steel stuff at the minute. It's mainly the copper that I'm really struggling with at the minute. Because at one point all of these were filled up and then I started adding all these other lines, so I do need to find another copper node to tap into. So I might as well do that now. And I'm pretty sure there's another one here somewhere, so V copper. Let's have a little peruse. So that's that one. Come on, give me another ping. Ping over there. 300 over there. Let's have a look on the map. So yeah, I haven't really explored too much, but I've got a lot of the slugs and hard drives already collected from here. That might be a nice spot to be. Just grab that one. And we'll highlight that. Where are you? Over there. Oh yeah, so that's not too far to go. Cool. So obviously I always make sure that I've got enough to produce, get everything up and running. So the first thing I need is, where the heck it is. I'm not quite onto the Mark 3 stuff yet. It's many Mark 2s. So I'm gonna need one of them. So let's go grab some products. Obviously this is the outside of the my factory area. It's still a work in progress, but I'm kind of liking how the windows are sort of in a recess. So I might do that with the rest of it, because obviously what I'm doing is running a lot of the belts behind that first panel and try to hide them. He's back again. How you doing, Darius?
I'm back, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So some
half out of it.
Yeah, I thought you
Getting
might
ready
be.
to go leave from my errands, but I wanted to
Oh, I keep hitting that wrong
pop
button.
back in and
Yeah.
all that before I left.
Yeah, so obviously this is going to be all my belt work at the back. Obviously I still need to take a few things out because also where I'm adding in more panels and stuff. It's getting there slow. It's a bit of a mess in places, like just here it's sort of crisscrossing a little bit. But it is what it is for now. I'll probably end up coming through this again afterwards and redoing the whole friggin' lot. It's kind of like how I am. I sort of start building, then rip it down a little bit and build up. But it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. I did find, and I'm kind of happy about it, is an alternate recipe for batteries. So I've got a battery production over here. Probably just gonna leave it here. I've got more than enough coming through. Obviously, it uses sulfur, alkali, aluminum sheets, plastic, and wire. It's a really nice alternative, I think, to the usual one, and it's quick and easy. So, yay! I can't find any coal yet. Any ideas what to do? I take it you're in Satisfactory, yeah? BGRM, Braham.
Or coal.
B. Graham.
B Graham,
It's
yeah,
out
sorry.
there. The
Yep,
V key can
yeah.
scan for coal nodes.
If you've got the coal stuff unlocked, if you hold down the V key, you'll get this pop up. All you have to do is with your mouse, just rotate around to coal, and then let go of the V, and what it'll do is it will scan the area for any coal nodes. If you hit the M key, that'll bring up your map, and it'll actually show you where they are. So obviously I've got one down here, one here, which I've already claimed. Depending on where you are as well, and how much of the map you've got uncovered, you could do it that way. Can't find it after the skin. So what I tend to do is create a new marker. So say for instance, we'll just say, well, oops, take this, pop it, create a new marker in that area when it pops up, then do highlight and do apply. What that's going to do is give you that green marker in the distance, and that'll tell you exactly where the coal node is. That's what I tend to do when I'm a bit lost. It is a helpful thing to do as well. No worries, bud. But yeah, obviously depending on where you are on the map, because obviously it's a huge map. Obviously, when you see people when they're in the desert, or it's the same map. It's one big map. Different areas have different nodes, depending on whether it's impure, normal, or pure as well. Will depend on how much you're getting out. I'm on the left side of the map. Oh, okay. Oops, I keep hitting that one. So, actually,
Gold Coast area.
yeah. So you're probably over this direction here somewhere. I'm not sure if there'd be any coal over that way. Maybe up the top here.
I think there's some up north of that area, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's not a lot of coal that way.
Yeah, what you
Not till you
can
get to
do.
like the upper middle section.
Yeah, spaghetti. Yeah, very much so. But to be honest, Cookie for that. That's actually quite tidy compared to what it used to look like. Oh my god, that was terrible. Bringing all that out. One other thing you can do, let me go off to my desktop actually. There is the Satisfactory calculator. Let me bring up Google a sec. I've got it bookmarked already. I'll put the link in chat for anybody. Anyone can use this. And it's got an interactive map as well as a few other things. So if I go here, what you can actually do is upload your map to this to show all the nodes and stuff. Obviously it will show them all initially. Let me drop that down a bit. So
Just hit unselect all layers and it'll drop everything out.
Yeah, so obviously I'm sort of over in this area, so there's quite a lot of slugs and stuff in that area. But obviously I haven't actually uploaded mine yet. So one thing you're going to need to do is show your folders. Just Google it. It's a quite easy process.
Well, it actually gives you the standard location right there when you mouse over that too.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, see, it says save games are stored here, local app data, factory games. So yeah, so the way I always find it is I got users, me, app data, local, factory game, saved, save games, and then it's going to be this one just here. Then I just tend to sort it by date, so it should be the current one, which is 25th. Is that today? Yeah. So that's going to be the current one that I'm on at the minute. You can actually load up your map and see what you've collected, what you haven't collected, stuff like that. As well as
tell you
everything.
How many pipes you've
Yep,
put in and
all
everything.
your pipes, all your structures, build literally everything. Your power grid itself. It's really kind of nice actually. Wonder if I can go into full screen with this to make it a bit easier to show. So here's my main base from above. Obviously I have actually gone through and collected some of these, so they do respawn after a while from what I understand. It shows you the hard drives, nodes.
Yeah, it's confirmed that some of the slugs do respawn, not all of them, but
yeah. So that's currently what I've got. Oh crap. That is far too far. There we go, that's a little bit better. Alright. So come on, load in. So yeah, this is my main base where I'm working at the minute. Over here I'm kinda setting up a fuel power station. It's still a work in progress, but it's getting there slowly. It's given me enough to at least get started on the main part of the factory. Obviously, as I'm going, I will probably end up adding more. I've got obviously water being pulled in from here. I've got a ammunition, I'm calling it, area being produced over here. It's actually filled up. I don't know if I can actually get in close enough to market, but I'm creating the homing bullets, whatever you want to call them. I've got plenty of like crude oil in storage, which is being brought in by the train. I am kind of thinking of making, as you can see, here you go. It actually shows all the nodes as well, so I could actually technically tap into these nodes, create like a half fuel, half coal power generator factory or something, I don't know, in that area. But yeah, obviously if you're over in this direction here, what we got? We've got some iron ore there.
he's probably north of that, because there is
Yeah.
a spawn location that starts you right up there. And
Yeah.
there is some coal, but it's up on the
Yeah.
cliff where the traders are.
See, I'm just having a little look.
Build
We've
ramps
got
if they're really high in the
some more.
beginning with concrete.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Too
one.
high
Yeah, I
rate.
think
That is
the
definitely one
closest coal
thing.
is going to be at
Yeah,
the
there you go.
traders,
So
or
yeah,
there where that river is.
up here is probably going to be the best bit, or is it some down here for coal nodes? But yeah, you can literally. Let me come out of that full screen for a sec. If you really wanted to, you can actually scroll down to the resource nodes and deselect all of these if you want to, and just select the ones you want. It'd be nice if there was a reset way of doing these. See, as you can see,
There is.
Is
If
there?
you go back up to where, yep, scroll up a little bit, hit map layers.
Map
Nope.
layers.
Down right above where you had selected the.
Oh yeah, map layers.
Yeah.
Um,
And then if you
unselect
look,
all layers.
yeah, unselect all layers. It'll
There we
deselect
go.
everything.
Oh, that is so much better.
And then you can hit just
the
like
heck?
show impure nodes, and it'll turn on all the impure nodes, that type of thing. So you can.
What's with the stereo? Um,
There are soundtracks you can find.
is there? That's a new one for me then. I never even realised they were in there. I'm gonna have to go hunting at some point. But yeah, that's not too. That's my base so far. But yeah, you can actually then go into obviously your artifacts. You got your find your slugs, your collectibles, and everything at the bottom. So yeah, there's a whole array of stuff you can do with that. You are very, very welcome. But seeing that there, that's not. I think for a couple of hundred hours,
You can
that's
also
not bad actually.
download blueprints from there too that other people have done.
I haven't even gone into doing any of that, and I know Mr. Cope keeps asking about let's have a
Well,
little look,
there's
actually.
there's
About
blueprints and mega
pulling
prints.
in
Blueprints you actually download and then they become part of your blueprinting. So you could just pop them in. The mega prints are the ones that you like have to import into your save because they're absolutely massive.
like the training system.
Like the train system.
Okay, I'm gonna have to have a little play with that because I know NBC's done a lot of this, and I think you've done it a few times, haven't you, Darius?
I haven't messed with the mega prints
Oh, that's
as
kind of
much.
funky.
But the blueprints is very handy because as soon as you have blueprints, like when you went to go to access your save file,
Yeah.
it showed your save file, but before you went in, there was a blueprints folder because you've unlocked the blueprinter.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is you
Oh,
could
back in some of
download
these
the
buildings.
blueprints that you see, and it would be able to put them in. So when you go to your blueprinter, you could just look them up. That vortex bridge is pretty freaking cool looking.
That one, yeah. That is
That's pretty
amazing.
nifty.
It's like oh,
That's a Stargate.
Stargate.
That's a
Yeah,
Stargate bridge.
it is.
That's pretty cool.
That's your trains going in.
That's pretty cool.
Actually, how did you go back? Go back a minute. Go back. Go back to the other picture. Oh fudge it. I'll have to just keep it going. Obviously, on that last one where it says no mods, even that without obviously that little tunnel bit at the front looks really awesome. Hey T Miller, how you doing, bud?
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to definitely have a play around with this. But as you can see, it even shows you how long that is as well. That is definitely impressive. Oh, this is dangerous. Turbo fuel.
Like I said, even aside from the mega prints, the blueprints are pretty handy. Some of the stuff that people come up with, like.
I'm definitely gonna have to have a proper look at this because there's a few things I have struggled with to try and figure out. So I am definitely going to be. Oh, that's nice. That stairway. Wow.
That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
Like I like to come here because it makes me see things that I would have never come up with.
Punk. Oh, that is cool. Oh, I like that.
That's pretty good. That is pretty cool. I'd have something like that. I'd have never thought of it. That's actually really cool.
Oh. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry. I'm going to be playing around with that later. But yeah, hopefully that helps you out a little bit. But yeah, Satisfactory Calculator is great resource to have a look into.
That one right now before
yeah, it does have a lot more in it than just what I sort of mentioned there. You can actually set up your productions and stuff and everything with it. But yeah, how you doing, Mr. T Miller? I was lurking in your stream earlier, by the way, as well. 63. There we go. Hey, Ma Bear, how's you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm obviously oh, by the way, Cookie, I'm just in the SGA Discord. in one of the rooms below where you and Darius were earlier. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking what I need to do really. I'm kind of working on getting my computers up at the minute, but I really want to
One
sort out
great
these
thing about this
trains.
game, Farm Sim, nobody does everything. Nobody will do the same thing twice.
Exactly. Actually, I do want to have a look at something. Does that have a train system on there in the blueprints?
Oh, there's all kinds of train stuff in there.
I want something
You
simple.
can get it where it's got like the train track with the hyper tube, or
Where's the search option?
all different kinds of stuff.
Trains. Because I always have... Ooh, big tunnel system. Nope, that's not what I want. Belt conveyor, don't want that, don't want that. Train. Station. Sorry, I'm just going to have a quick look at something. Yeah, streamers only channel. See,
Yeah,
doing
they've
the
got
yeah,
the rail and hyper tube pillars
yeah,
and the
doing the rails.
crossings.
That is pretty easy, to be honest. I can do that left, right, and center. It's just really this sort of station I'm really after, because I just tend to put down what I need and then that's it. That's kind of nice. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at actually, rather than just that. Should I? Look at this, is quite nice actually.
Yeah. Oh, the train bridge segment's pretty cool looking too.
Yeah. That is nifty, I like that. Station with 4 loading freight platforms and 4 fluid platforms. I'm not really needing the fluid one though, but I could change
Well, yeah,
that
but
quite easy.
yeah, I was gonna say you can switch those out pretty easily.
Station, blueprints, fluid platform. Okay, I'm gonna have to give this a try. Right, so save. I want to see if I can get it going because I've never tried this before, and if I can show you guys how to do it, it might make your life a little bit easier. So you're gonna have to bear with me, and I'm gonna need Darius's help if he's able to help. So
Yep. So
that
what you're gonna want to do is download SBP and download SBP config.
so both of them, yeah, that one and that
Yep.
one.
And now you'll
Okay.
have to go to your download folder, take both of those files and put them in your blueprint folder that was in your local app data factory game, so
Okay,
on and so forth.
so
Probably 2 windows is easier.
there. Windows. Where the freaking hexagon? I had it a minute
Then
ago.
up backup
User,
users.
that's the one. Me. App data. Local. Factory game. Saved. And then.
Yep.
Save
Then you
games.
should have save games. And there should
Blueprints.
be a blueprints folder.
Oops.
Put both those files into the blueprints folder.
Now, do I need to put it in my folder or just drop it in that blueprints?
Yeah. If you've got a folder there should be blueprints in it already.
Yep, that's
Just
the ones
drop
I've
it in with them.
kind of created, so I'll drop them in
Yep,
there.
drop it in right there.
So let's minimize that. Minimize that. Oh, hello. Good old countdown. And let's boot that up and see if that's gone in.
Yep.
And hopefully, if any of you guys didn't know how to do that, you'll now know how to do it now. Because I didn't have a clue. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of these train bridges and train bridge pillars and stuff, and
Continue.
they're pretty cool looking. Some of the stuff people come up with.
Yeah.
Way better than anything I've come up with, and it's like, dang, man.
So just a quick run through again. So that was for the blueprints. Okay. So what you want to do is, let me open this. You need to download the SBP and the SBP config, both of them. Then go to your download folder, and what you want to do is go to your blueprints, well, where your save games are, and the blueprints, and just paste them into there or whatever. Obviously, I've just copied and pasted them. So obviously, if I
Yeah,
go
I
here,
would make sure you've
just in
unlocked
case.
the blueprinter and made a blueprint yourself first,
Yeah, I have
because it will
already.
it then
So
gives you
if I,
the
why do I keep
folders
hitting
that you
people?
need for it, because the blueprints and things like that won't show up until after you've had the blueprinter unlocked.
Yep. Right. So if I come in here and I've got nothing. Oh, load. And there is the train station. Load failed. It might be too big. They've probably
Yeah,
used one
it's
of the
too
bigger
big for
ones.
that one. Yeah, they probably
So
use one of the bigger
why do I
ones.
keep hitting
But
P4? Stupid.
if you put yourself up high,
Let's do it
you
this
could
way.
probably put it down and look at it.
If I can find a spot to put it.
See? That's why I'm saying go up high,
Let's
and
go up
then look
higher.
down.
Let me grab some more power so I can go higher.
One thing that I would recommend maybe is putting one of the lookout towers in the corner of the platform, and then stand on the top of the lookout tower or
Actually,
whatever.
there we go. I've got one right there. Let's find a spot to put it. I need somewhere high. There I do. Come on, come on, you can make it. See, now with these, I was wondering if you can put a train track on the top of these things. It looks like you should be able to. I think it'd be kind of cool.
I don't know about the train track, but you can put power up there. I've seen
Yeah.
people put power up there.
Right, let's... I do not have all the products, but... that is kind of cool.
Yeah, see, I mean, that thing's massive.
It is.
But there you go. I mean, you just went and you took that, boom,
Nice.
there it is. Now you could put it anywhere you wanted, as long as you had the products on hand.
That is very, very cool. I like that. That is very, very cool. Yeah, I'm going to be definitely having a look, see what else other people have been doing.
And sometimes, like, NBC got a lot of his ideas on how to build some of his structures from looking at those blueprints.
Yeah, because obviously this is how I usually...
It's cool sometimes just to look at things and go, oh, it's kind of a cool idea.
Because obviously that's how I've got mine set up. It's just one facing one way, one facing the other, and it's coming in, going out. But I do want to sort of raise it up so it's maybe the same level as the roof here, eventually, and then have something half decent looking, bringing the products in. Yeah, definitely gonna be playing around with that later.
The designs I made for the my fuel towers.
All right, yeah.
I had remembered seeing some circular, like 6-sided or whatever they were, fuel towers similar to that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Something 8-sided, and then maybe coming off of that. How could I set that all up? And that's when I made those blueprints, set them up, and now it's just paste them in and run the wires. It's really nice.
Yeah.
But that was an inspiration from having seen somebody else's blueprint.
Yeah, because I like that blueprint that you've got. It's kind of nice. The towers. It's really cool. A lot better than what I've got. Anyway, right, so I need to try and get on and get some more copper being brought in. But obviously, if you guys got any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. I know Darius knows a lot.
Cool setup.
We've got Mr. Dave in here as well, who knows a heck of a lot. I know very little, so yay, great company. Why did I take that out of there for? I have tons of it over here. So obviously, where I've obviously removed what I used to have, I've still got some overflow left over, as you can see. Yapes.
Throw in an awesome sink and dump it.
I would, but to be honest, I don't really need anything else. I've got everything unlocked at the minute. The only thing I haven't got is the golden card yet.
Yeah, it's 1,000 tickets.
Yeah. Actually, I'd have
It's a golden nut.
That's not what I want. I want the other one. See, he's put me off now. Let's grab you. I need a miner. There we go. Right, let's go find that copper node that I was looking for a minute ago.
This is one of those games that's so easy to just squirrel hardcore.
Yes. That is definitely
Two,
for
2
sure.
hours later,
Yep,
I was looking for a
right.
copper node.
I was. Right there. Okay.
Oh, the night I started making
There.
my second train
Highlight.
track, I
Highlight.
squirreled for 2 hours and went, slugs!
Yeah, I've done that a few times as well. Alright, let's grab you. Now, I am really liking actually the metal look on some of these stuff. Like these roof pieces. They are really nice looking.
Yep.
Doubled up obviously with that metal wall. Oh, I think I'll be doing most of my builds like that. And obviously have the good old rubbery, shiny foundations.
Yeah, see, I like mixing stuff in too. Like one of the other things you could do is throw in like the square, the smaller concrete pillars,
Yeah.
like on the corners to block a thing. It's really cool now the mix of some of the stuff that you can do.
One thing I've still
I
not quite
think
figured
copper is gonna
out.
be just yeah, I was gonna say
Yes,
just
here.
around the corner of that.
Hello. Hello.
I happen to have a factory where your factory is, so.
Hello. Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. Right.
Hence, a lot of those, like, oh, that copper
Floor
node, those
space.
iron nodes and
Dang.
stuff, are ones I'm familiar with.
Yeah. Right, I don't need all that fuel, so let's get rid of a couple of them for a minute. Excuse
Piggy's
me.
being mean to you.
He is. Come here. I got something for you. Yeah. Hello. Are you still there? Actually, no. Those little
Are you okay?
Yeah. Those little blue birds that's in here that got like rat tails. My wife loves them.
Yep.
She's even nicknamed them. And yeah.
Yeah, apparently I got on her bad side by killing one.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry, Mrs. Alpaca.
Oh,
But it was in my way. It wouldn't get out of the way of me making my road.
I know. Right then, so let's find.
I'm sure you can relate at times. It's like, get out of the way.
Yeah. That's why I tend to build up high, and then obviously bring in the legs afterwards and stuff like that. But I think at the minute it's looking kind of good. I'm liking it. And obviously this is my third, maybe fourth restart. So far I've got 196 hours on here, so hey, not bad. Where is that thing?
Yeah, 168 hours duration on that save.
Yeah. Oh crap! It's not gonna be high enough.
Breaking news from Earth.
Nope. Fall.
He's not sorry.
Fat.
Yeah. Let's see if I can try to get on top. I've got a feeling it's on top of this hill. Where is it? Is it?
If you're going a long distance and you don't want to run out as easy, tapping the space bar instead of just holding it will actually keep you afloat a lot longer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I do
taps.
Is I try and take a run up and then just do little taps and it's get some good distance. That I've learned from you guys because I've been looking thinking, how the heck are you getting that distance? Then I've sort of played around thinking, okay, just light tap every now and again and it just makes you sort of fly.
It's really noticeable when your hands are empty because you see the hands do that little like shaking animation every time the thrust goes off.
The only problem is where the fuel is icon. Obviously, you've got your camera right there, so you can't see the little taps of when you're doing the doing this.
But kind of, like I say, if you press H so your hands are empty, every time you do the thrusting part, you'll see your hands move.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, and that's what gives it away. So you're like tap 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 tap. Yep. And
like little taps.
If you do a slide jump beforehand,
that's what I always try to do.
You can get a very long amount of distance.
Yep.
Especially if you run it on like a Mark V belt or your train, and then you slide jump off of that, you can take off and get some distance.
Oh heck yeah! Right. How do I want to bring this in? Up and down. See, I always try and keep it lined up with my main factory as well, whether it's been rotated or not. I always maybe try and bring a foundation across to where I need to get to.
Well, and this only works if you started your main factory on grid.
I think
But
I actually...
anywhere you are in the world, if you go to put a foundation in just off to the side and hold control, it'll lock that foundation to the main grid.
Yeah, see, mine's is slightly off. It's
Yeah.
only a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, yours is a couple degrees off.
Yeah.
I think you're about 10 degrees off.
Yep.
Because you could put one foundation on, and then if you stack another one above it and hold control, it'll allow you to turn in 5-degree increments.
Yeah, that.
And then it'll show you how off you are, and then you know any place you want to go. Like if you go to that node, you can go put a foundation down, turn the next one to what your main grid would, or to your main base is, and then just carry it out.
Yeah. So what he's basically on about, obviously, I've got a foundation there. Obviously, if I hit control now, obviously that's going to snap into the world grid. You can actually see just how off I am. It's not much, but that little bit is quite a big bit of difference. So yeah, let's just bring this across. Where did I find the file past? So it should be it. Obviously, when you've downloaded it, Pompeys. Let me come back to my download folder. So obviously, grab these, highlight both of them. You could do either Control C to copy them, or you can do Control X if you wanted to. Obviously, I'm just going to do Control C to copy them. And for me, because obviously it's still on my desktop actually shown, I go to my C drive, users. It'll be whatever yours is named. Obviously, mine is named Wayne because that's my real name. Yipes. To app data. Obviously, if you don't see this here, what you may have to do is Google it to make it show. But I know this is quite easy.
To show hidden folders.
Yeah. Just go into there.
Usually, if you go in, right-click, go to Properties, you can on the folder you're in, you can tell it show hidden files.
Let me go back 1 minute. So, properties.
No, like if you were to just,
read only, hide. Was that advanced, wouldn't it?
You get a hit. No, you get a hit advanced. Yeah.
Advanced. See,
and then there should be something in there for show hidden folders. They've changed it so much with the different Windows versions, though. That
it could be different for everyone. Let's go into there and see if it. Yeah, but obviously I just googled it. It literally took me a couple of minutes, and
no,
that was
go up at the very top of the. You see View at the very top of the window.
View, Show, and then the hidden items. Make sure that this is ticked.
All you gotta do is check that, and it'll show it up.
Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you. But yeah, once you get here, got your app data, local, find factory game. Then go to saved, save games, and then blueprints. Obviously, if you've got some already created, which you should, it'll create its own folder. Just go into that and then paste them into here. Obviously, I've got them right there, the ones I've downloaded. Then once you've done that,
that's why I said
close it and then
make sure you unlock the. Yeah, that's why I said make sure you unlock the blueprinter.
Yeah.
Because blueprints and the other folders won't show up until you've unlocked the blueprinter.
Exactly. And I think they mention that on the website as well, don't they? Thinking about it.
Yep.
Right, how far can I get in? There we go. Ooh, I missed a foundation over there. And let's go one more. There we go. Don't need that. There we go. I am going to overclock this one because I've got plenty of power. I need all the stuff I can get. 5. Also another one as well. Great trick for you guys if you haven't set up your hotbars keys. So obviously you got 1 through 0 showing. There is others further along, but I tend to just leave it on those to start off with. if you're not sure how to do it, if you go into your store or your builder menu, say for instance I want one of my blueprints, for example, on one of these bars at the bottom. If you just hover over that item and hit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whichever number you want, so 7 for instance, that's going to automatically assign that item to a number. So when you come back out, just hit the number 7 and you've got that blueprint ready. You can do it with your colours as well, your foundation patterns and stuff as well, whatever. I know Mr. Darius has been doing it a lot, so yeah.
And if you hold the right or left alt and mouse wheel, it'll change from page 1 through 10.
Hold the what?
Left alt.
Left alt. Yeah.
And then mouse wheel.
Oh, okay.
You've got 10 pages of 10.
Holy smokes, that's ridiculous.
So like me,
I knew there was more,
I've
but
got
I
one for
could never remember how to
belts.
do it.
I've got one for foundations. I've got one for pipes and stuff like that. So when I'm doing a bunch of pipe work, I've got one bar for my pipe work. I just switch over. I think it's bar 4, and then it's got my pipe and my supports and all of the different pieces specific for the piping.
Oh man,
So
I've
it
got
makes
a
it a
lot of work
lot
to do.
easier than.
Oh, I've
Well,
got
it makes it a lot easier than having to constantly reset what's on your bar, you know?
Yeah. Oh man. I knew there
Trust
was a
me,
way of doing it, but I didn't know how. Kind of
I
might be
had to
new.
look it up at one point
Yeah.
because I was watching somebody and their number was different than mine, and I'm like, why is their number different than my number?
Yeah, exactly. Right, bring this up
And then
here. Oops.
they changed the page again, and I was like, wait a minute, the number changed. And
Mm.
how did they do that? Google it.
There we go. That's perfect. There we go. Right, I do need some power down there, so let's grab some from you.
On that note, I've got to get running to do my errands, so I will catch you guys
Okie dokie.
a little bit later.
Have a great one.
Good one.
Engage lurk mode.
Yeah, obviously, if you got any questions, Darius is definitely a good one to ask when he streams. Dave as well, and any of the rest of the guys. I'm still, to be honest, considered a noob, that is for sure. I'm still learning so much. It's ridiculous. Right, let's get that there. How you getting on with the server, Dave?
Good.
Yeah?
Yep. It's working out pretty good. It has its issues, but
Yeah, 'cause
all in all, it's fun.
wasn't there a bit of an issue or something the other day with it? You couldn't get it to come up.
Oh,
Ooh,
it crashes every now and then.
300, there we go.
We're putting it to a test, that's for sure.
Mm. Right, so that's producing. Also, another way of getting around as well is using your belts. Obviously, if they're running faster than you, then yep, definitely well worth using them. Now, do I want to go straight through? Not really. That's horrible in there. So what I'm actually going to do is pop it down in a conveyor and run it around the outside. Now, one thing to bear in mind, obviously you do have the arrow for anyone who wasn't aware. Obviously, if you hit the R key, you can change the direction. Obviously, I would need it to go inwards. So there we go. And there's that. Alright. Actually, I could actually add it into that line there, couldn't I? Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. Merger. Yeah, see, this is now where I'm going to have to go through everything and set up all my keys. Got to remember that Alt. And yeah, okay. Merger. Bring it into there. 5. Ba-ba-da-bam. There. Into there. Coolio. Yeah, at some point I do want to try and get in and get the rest of these. 'Cause I know there's a few more. 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 Actually, is there anything higher than a Mark 5 belt? Because some of these seem a little bit slow.
Oh,
Hmm.
not without mods. They're not slow.
Dang it.
You're just trying to do things too fast.
Yeah, I want more.
That's why you make bigger factories. You'll learn.
I want small factories, but doing lots. Okay, so that should be fine actually for the minute. It's got some coming through.
There's mods with fast.
There. I don't want mods. Actually, the only mod I do have is the bigger pocket one. The Darius, the plus 50. That's the only mod I've actually got on here at the minute.
That's the only one I refuse to use.
The plus 50. That's the only one I've got.
No, not the only one. But I don't like. I like to stay within the constraints of the story
There we go.
game. Everything else seems too cheaty to me.
Oh heck. Nah. It's just how helpful just having those few extra boxes when you're building factories enough rather than having to keep run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. Right then. Okay, so that's fine. That's trickling in. That should be fine. Batteries are coming in and out. That's good. See, I don't know what to do now. Dang. Because I really need that wire and stuff to increase. Wire. It's the wire that's really holding it up. Was it these two? I don't think it was these two. Nope, it was upstairs, wasn't it? So I actually set these two up earlier. One for status, obviously it's doing the steel pipe and the wire. And I've got an alternate recipe as well, I think it is for rotors, which also need steel pipe and wires. But obviously, where they're using the same stuff, it's like, maybe once I get into a little bit more, I'll probably take it back out, to be honest. But it's just nice, especially having to go do big builds, or big-ish builds for, like, say, for instance, a power factory or something. It's just nice having that little bit extra now. I've struggled far too many times having to run back forth with trains and stuff, and yeah. Actually, that's one thing I do need to look at. My power situation. Obviously, I've been adding all these back in and not even been paying attention to the power supply. Let's have a look. Production 9, 10, 9. That's not too bad actually. Could do with getting some more actually on the go. Let's go take a ride. See how my fuel's doing anyway. I am using diluted fuel for it. It makes life a little bit easier.
We haven't been able to find the recipe on the server.
Oh, where did I find it?
Well,
It wasn't in, it was not in the heart. It wasn't in the desert. I think it was actually around one of. Mind you, I went out and grabbed about 3, 4, 5 of the beacon things, so it could be anywhere. And I found it quite earlier on. Last time around. What's that? Nitrogen. Yeah, I haven't got a freaking clue. But as you can see, I haven't really explored much. I do need to get out and about a bit more. But yeah, it's getting there slowly. I'm just taking my time, trying to get things right as I'm going. But yeah, I think what my next project is definitely going to get these train systems set up, or train stations set up properly. then obviously I can then carry on with the factory. The biggest issue is just the other side of where the train station is. You can see where it sort of raises up a little bit. I've actually got my pipes, my water pipes coming in from my coal generators there. So that's kind of a tricky spot to be in. May have to go through them and maybe lower them down a couple of levels. But yeah, it's definitely coming on slowly. But yeah, I think that Christmas factory is probably the biggest one I've done so far, factory-wise. Everything else is kind of little small ones, like obviously they've got one over there. That's doing the quick wiring stuff. That's kind of small. Need to get that finished off. Also, I've got that being belted in underneath where the train track is actually. Over there, I've got my water being pumped in from the coal generators. Actually, I haven't been over here in a while. Yeesh. Yeah, the only time I really come over here is if my power dies. uh, oh. Yeah, it's getting there. It's a bit of a mess. Eventually, what I do want to do is be able to come over and actually sort it out properly. Oh, excuse me. And to be honest, I'm running out of power again. There we go. Right, so that's fine. So I've got all these over here. Obviously, they're outputting all my plastic, which is full. Why? So in that case, if that's full, why is that not pumping over there? 200. Interesting. Did I mess up some of my things? Let's have a look. Something isn't right. It's been bogged up here. Mark 5 belts, that's fine. Why is that so slow? There. Also, one thing as well to bear in mind is make sure to keep an eye on your belts. When you upgrade from, like, say, a 3 to a 4 or 4 to 5, make sure that you're upgrading as you go in. Because it looks like I've missed a few over here. Yeah, there's a fair few over here. It's not been upgraded yet. Dang. Right, you're going into there. Half and half. Now, why is that being put into there? It shouldn't be. Oh, that's what it is. I changed some of the blinking. Yeah. Dang it. Because I changed some of the plastic to make rubber. That's what it was. Fudge. I definitely don't need that going into there. Let me grab you. Ain't got enough space. Yeah, I think this is going to be my next area to attack. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Because it's definitely not producing enough. I was kind of hoping for like full train carriages of each product, but it's just getting backed up in places for some reason. Let's see. All of these are doing okay. Ish. There's more rubber being produced there. See, that should all be plastic, and this should be the rubber. Ah, fudge nuggets. it's got some fuel coming through. So that. Let's have a look. Fuel, yeah. Oh, must be producing enough to keep these guys going, ish. Let's have a look. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Ah, I'm getting some reds up here. Dang it. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. There's at least 10 there, not getting enough. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Just turn that off a minute. Get rid of that for now. Yeah, this is definitely one area I do need to focus on better. I've never had luck with these fuel generators much. There we go. Oh, let's put this back in here. Craft a little bit easier. There we go. Thought there was enough there. Guess not. Stay going. I do have a few of these actually being overclocked, so which could be why it's struggling in places. I definitely need to have a look at this area a bit better. Anyway, I need to get back to the main factory, but yeah. What fun and games. I'll have to have a look, see if there's any nice blueprints or something set up for fuel generators. Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. Oh, why do I keep hitting P4 on that one? But yeah, that is quite nice. Definitely very, very nice. Crystal oscillators, copper sheets, concrete, and silica. I've got silica. Yeah, cool. I could possibly even do that today. See if I can get it placed in the right spot. Come on, Choo Choo, come on. So, just a quick FS for you while waiting. Obviously, I have gone through and set up Sam Adams how it was in 19. So you'll have the multiple unload and pick up areas and stuff. So that's been sent over to Dave. Let's get back into that screen. There we go, that's better. So you can't see me tabbing out. There we go. Also, I've updated the hops. Hang on, hemp to hops factory. When I sent it over to Dave originally, I forgot to add the palette textures, so it was coming up wrong. My bad. The Free-to-Lay factory is now being sent over to Dave as well and updated. Obviously, these are all going to be buildables from now on that I'm doing. I've made a start on the Heinz factory and the Ken's factory. I've got them pretty much set up in the XML for the building side of things. I haven't actually gone in and tested it, see if I need to move anything around, but it's getting there slowly. So I'm pretty happy. I'm aiming for really 2 factories per week, just to try and get them done and out of the way. So then when obviously the production revamp mod gets updated, you guys can start building them on whatever map you're playing, whether it's Uncharted, Revisited, Wolf Creek. Well, you can't unfortunately do it on Wolf Creek, or any of the other maps at the minute. Obviously, Uncharted, Revisited, you should be okay, but obviously one thing to bear in mind is Surfing Cowboy is editing them so they actually work on his map, because he's done something with his map where if you were to add the ones that Dave puts out, they'll throw warnings and errors. No idea what, I have to look into it. I've got a feeling it's something to do with the category option thing.
Probably.
Yeah, I did mention it to him to take it out of the map and you should be fine, but guess not. That is one heck of a drop. Ugh. Right, so I've got that sorted out. So I can unhighlight you. Hopefully that will help. That's going. Coal's been done. In here, I do have a small factory. I do need to go around and tidy up a little bit. But I've got my aluminum casings being produced over here, as well as, actually I can tell you these things here, the aluminum sheets, or aluminium, aluminum, whatever you want to pronounce it. But for some reason it keeps shutting down. Oh no, you are going through, just not very quickly. Let's see, can you go in? See, that's on maximum and it's idle. What's going on? What are you missing? No, it's got that coming in. It's got that, it's got that. It's full on that. That's full. Well, if that's full, it should be gone into the other box then. Let's have a look. So, well, see, if you find that you're getting too much product, what you can do temporarily is load them into another box. That's what I've been doing. What? You're full, you're full, you're full. Why is that not going up to the main factory? Must be missing something. Don't know. I'll have to have a look later. I thought I had them being used for something, but maybe a disc pulled it off, so that's not fine, no problem. Let's see what Mr. Cobb's saying. I put the ports, refinery, and blow up buildings back in the map with textures correct, Billy. Just had to learn them. Oh, lead them to the right path. Oh yeah, cool. Nice one, Mr. Cobb. Nice one. Right, so let me grab a few bits and see if we can get this train station placed down. So let's see what I've got in storage. The only thing I haven't got over here at the minute is concrete in storage, because I've got a small factory on the outskirts there with plenty. There it is. So let's get rid of some of this. I don't need all that. Oh, could have kept some, but oh well. Right, there's that. Silica. Do I have silica over here? If not, nope. Okay. Yeah, this is what I've got a little factory being produced. These little guys, homing ammo. For some reason, it's not being brought over here. I'll have to have a look at that. Concrete. Oh. Oh, still trying to figure things out on this game. It's hard.
Hurts your head, huh?
At times, yeah. There we go. So there's them. Right. Oh. Where are you? Encased beams. Encased beams there. There's that. Concrete and silica. Right. So. Yeah, like I said, I've got concrete being produced over here. Oh! NBC, thank you very much for the jump scare, and how you doing, buddy? There we go. And obviously, if you guys are not following NBC, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. Must be small head. I'm not doing too bad. Kind of, yeah, struggling a little bit at the minute to try and figure out what I need to do. But yeah. Over here. Actually, what was this one anyway? That's the motors. See, this can now be taken away actually, because I've got that all set up over the other side, so that's fine. Quick wire silica there. Dag dang it. I don't think I need all these rotors, so let's take a couple of them out. Grab some silica. And let's go see if we can get a new train station placed down, eh? You are very, very welcome, NBC, anytime. I take it are you at work or something, or day off? Got to try and figure out where the heck I want to put this. How far forward? Let's see. Stick a couple in here for the minute, just to get an idea. Ooh, grapes, don't get too close. Give me power. Oh yeah, I think that'd be fine. Yeah, so I don't know if you saw it earlier, NBC, but Darius told us how to do the download the blueprints from the website, and I grabbed one of the train stations. So I thought I'd maybe try and see if I can get it placed in today. Now I kind of want it on the edge there. Dang it. These are very tricky, these bigger builds. Come on. Just stay on the bleeding edge, will you? So I can have a proper look at you. There we are. It's the only problem with the hover pack. It drifts at times. Oh no, don't do that. I had it perfect there. I just need it on the edge of the...
I don't use the hover pack.
There we go. I don't usually use it. I'll usually try and find something to place down first and then do it. But oh, that's quite nice actually. I thought this time around I'll try and use it a little bit more. That's not too big. I thought it'd be bigger. So obviously you're gonna have a train coming in this side here. Okay, so they haven't actually put the station itself. Oh, that's not bad actually. So I could technically have one coming in that side, one the other side, the way they are. Okay. Place station here. Okay. I'm liking it. It's interesting that one side's all colourful, the other one isn't. Oh my goodness. Right, do I have enough to get to the station? Where are you? Now the only thing that I always have an issue is actually placing them down in the right direction. I need some computers. That is one thing I always do have an issue with. They tend to be in the wrong direction. Yeah, I'm usually just using the jetpack, but obviously this time around I am trying to use that hover pack a little bit more. But to be honest, it does help though at times. Let's see, how many computers have we got made so far? Da, 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 blah, 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 blah. I know I've got some here somewhere at the bottom. Oh, full already, cool. Let's have a look. Transport, so I'm going to need 2 stations. 1, 2, and it's just going to be freight, so I need 4, 5, 6. I think it's. I'm sure it's 3 on each. Forward goes forward. Yeah. I'm slowly getting used to using it, but yeah. It can be tricky at times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's 3 and 3. Okay. That's fine. I can do that. Do, 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 do. Oh, let's get it from storage. Be easier. But yeah, I'm really liking some of these signs and how you can actually have like that funky backing on it. I don't think I've got any over from last time. Ooh. A few extra computers there. Right, so I need some cable guys.
Larry?
Cables. Oh, I thought cables were up here. Did I put them down the bottom? There we go. There we are. 6 platforms, 2 trains. Yeah, it should be more than enough. One thing with the lights as well, where I know Darius mentioned it earlier. What I've found is doing every other foundation is a good idea. Obviously, you mentioned how it sort of seems to miss some of the foundation areas when they kick in. That's kind of a good idea. Right.
To be honest with you, the lighting sucks.
Yeah, it's literally what 3 foundations and then it's pitch black. May I ask a question? Yes, you can, Mama Club. How are you doing? Or Cub, should say. But yeah, that's really cool. A couple of large displays in there. I really need to look into these signs a little bit more and get them illuminated.
You know, that would save lag if they made lights spread out a little.
Yeah.
Reading.
Okay. So on this save game, I have 169 and a half hours overall. To be honest, not a lot. I don't even think I've hit 500 yet. Let's have a look at Steam for a second. 851 total hours, and that's probably restarting about 4, maybe 5 times. I'm still learning a heck of a lot, that's for sure. Alright, now it says place the station here. Does it mean on the outside or on the inside? That's the thing. Good freaking question. Actually, I might be able to put it in there. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Will it? Oh, no, because they're in the way, aren't they? Ah, noob. Yeah, looks like it has to be on the outside there. Probably make sense. Let's try that a minute. Yeah, obviously I'm still learning a lot about the game itself. But I'm getting there. I hope. See, I'm not sure if it's meant to be on the outside or the inside. Let's try that. See, I'd say that looks like it should be inside. Why couldn't they have left the train system in itself? Was that 2 foundations in it? 1, 2, yeah. Let's take that out a minute. That one out. Get rid of them a second. Yeah, this is one of the ones that I got off of the Satisfactory calculator. It's one of the blueprints. Obviously, I've never really tried them out, so while Mr. Darius Frost was here a little while ago, I thought I'd give it a try. It's really quite easy. Right. I've got currently one mod installed at NBC, and that's the bigger pocket, whatever you want to call it. 50 plus. Where is it? This one. That's the only one I've got added at the minute. I think these are going to be in the way. And it's still not giving me the option to place it. Or is it because I'm in the way? Nope, something else is in the way. Oh, goodness. See, I was kind of hoping to have it on the inside rather than the outside. Come on. Why ain't you going? There. Let's try something. And this is another thing that I always have the issue. Which way should it be facing? Is it the going backwards, going forwards, or what? Obviously, I'm just running these. Let's see. Just one way. I never understand. Let's see. See, because that should be where it is there. Let's try it that way. Let's try that. No, that's going to be off center. Oh. I don't know. I don't like that. I'm going to crash it a sec. I don't like that there. Hopefully that hasn't saved. But what I'm going to do while this is loading back up, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Grab a fresh cup of coffee, and I'll just be a few minutes, guys. Put you on the be right back. There we go. That trade system's a pain. But yeah, back in a couple of minutes, guys. Okay, I'm back. I think my phone is buffering. Don't know why. Weird. Right. Hey, Surfing Cowboy, how you doing, bud? Let's see if this is gonna work or not. Nope. Okay. Let's get back into the game screen. There we go. Have a great stream. Back to work for me. Okay, NBC. Ah, dang. I was kind of hoping this wasn't going to be here. Oh well. I'll have to play around with this a little bit later on. Um, figure out how to get the training systems into this. It's almost like a, I don't know. Yeah, but I think that's a good place to have it anyway. Up here. Also, what I'll do is I'll raise these rails so they come up level and into it properly. Yeah, so if I copy what is on underneath, it should be okay later on. But yeah, anyway, I do have other things to do. Not too bad. You just woke up. Okay. Kill you lazy sod. Right, let's get this finished off. Oh yeah. Obviously, one thing you can do is zooping. Obviously, just hit the R key, and you can go horizontal and vertically. If you hold it down, you can change which you want. Whether you want default, zooped. So you can go that way. Same with the foundations as well. If anybody didn't know. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And we'll grab some of you. See, this is the time having the hover pack comes in handy. Oh. And then you lose power. It'd be nice if it lasted a little bit longer.
Hmm.
Right. Actually, is it gonna line up? Yeah, good. There. Right, so one thing I need to get on is some AI limiters, so that's going to be my next one to get set up. There. And lose power. I didn't go to bed until midnight, so I slept a bit late. 8:30 there. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I know you were in with Team Miller this morning, weren't you? Streaming. I was lurking earlier. There we go. Yeah, I think that would be quite nice actually. Maybe might have to demolish the whole thing and replace it so it's maybe slightly higher actually. We'll have to see. But I'll have a play with that offline. Never really done the blueprints that big. It's only like little ones. But it's kind of cool. I don't want to go all that way there. That's fine. They're okay. That's going to be coming into there. This. Bring that across there. Yeah, so this is the next area I'm going to be attacking. So, assemblers I need. Which is them. And the only downside to the blueprints that I've found is you can't tell which way the belts are going to be going. See, for me that is actually in reverse, because obviously I want the pipes to, or the belts to come in from the back wall to the front, which is a pain in the bum. So obviously I'm going to have to remove all of these and set them back up. It's the only downside to them. 1, 2, 3. Here one. after Wreckfest last night, I finally downloaded Satisfactory. I'm gonna jump in for the first time now. Nice one, Matt. And how are you doing, bud? Yeah, I don't think you'll be disappointed, but one thing to bear in mind is it will be a little bit slow first going until you get your productions up and running properly. And also you could think about what kind of builds you're going to have as well. Do you want to have little ones? Do you want big ones? And thank you very much, by the way, daughter. She just brought me a coffee in, bless her. Yeah, I think every playthrough that I've done, they've always been quite small builds. I'm not a big fan of like big, huge, mammoth ones like what NBC does. They're just far too over the top for me.
Never.
Plus, I don't know if it's just my maths, but I can never get the calculations right as well. I always seem to end up suffering at times, but I'll get there
Yeah.
eventually.
That's why you leave room to expand on what you suffer.
Yeah. I know that Dave likes to set his up so it's basically set to the highest tiers and stuff. But, yeah. I want that one, don't I?
Everything overclocked numbers.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do, but on the server I haven't done that because
1, 2.
there's a lack of shards.
Yeah. One nice thing, there is also a mod out there for creating more shards as well.
Can't use that on server. So.
But that's the downside, yeah.
I'm out actually looking for doggos.
Oh, doggos. Oh, that means you can't have fix-it farming either, can you? Oh, that's nasty.
No.
2,
Give it time.
to think about there. Is that about right? I have no idea. Let's have a look. That's fine. It's off by 1. Dang it. Actually, I've got an idea. Let's place down a second one. 2. Why are you not allowing me to? Not enough cable. Ah, fudge. I really need to sort out my inventory as well at some point. Actually, now would be your best time. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it can stay for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. Not driving related. Well, to be honest, you can kind of drive in it. Obviously, when you get here, you can unlock vehicles that you can drive. One little trick as well with the ticket system. If you sync one of the tickets back into it, you can actually unlock the cyber wagon a little bit sooner. Actually, what I was going to do that. So that's where I need it to be. So let me get rid of them a minute. Yeah, I can't remember who told me that, but it's kind of, I think I've seen it in a video once. Thought, oh, that's a good trick. I wonder if it works, and it did. Stay up. Another thing as well, when you see those little lines popping up, those little green lines, like you see there, if you actually hold down the control, it's actually going to lock it into one of those lines. It makes life a little bit easier when you're placing down as well. Right, there. I will do it backwards for that. That's fine. bum. Top to the bottom. Top. Oops, didn't mean to do that. First to the bottom there. Furthest to the bottom. There we go. Now I do know that there is, if you do have the blueprints unlocked, there is a mod that has a bigger base. I think that would be kind of cool if you want to set up, say, all of that in one hit. You could set it up on the blueprints, and then just place it down. Because the one that that's base game is very small. You only get a small area to work with. I may add that for a little while, just to get those bigger blueprints, and then get rid of it afterwards. Right, so I've been doing not that one, there, and a single above it. So that's gonna be my inputs on the 2, and output on the 1. And the way I always do is I put down a merger, 3 stacked high, and then delete the 2 bottom ones. Make sure that top one's facing outwards, which it is. Then I can just run the belt straight into there, and bam, it's all good.
All good in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I've got to figure out how to do that train station, so to add the stations and stuff to it.
Oh, they're not inside of it?
Nope. It's just literally the building and some like walk areas, which is a shame.
Have you already placed it down?
Yep. Got it over here. Looks good, I'll say that. If I can get up higher. Give me some power. Give me some power.
Smack.
Come on, come on, come on.
There's icky white stuff falling from the sky.
Ooh, send some my way.
You can have all of it, Billy.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing that this is the front of it. Obviously the back of it is completely plain, but on the inside all you've got is like the walkway going up and over it. There's no stations placed or anything. So the only thing I can think of maybe is having to remove all the interior here and place the station down itself.
What's that sign say?
It says place here the station. So does that mean on the outside, on the inside, or what? Well, obviously I'm gonna want them one facing one way, one facing the other, because the way I've got them set up, going back and forth. You can say
I would guess probably that means you would have
or 2 of them set up, one either way. That's an idea.
yeah, you'd have one going either way.
1 sec, let me grab some
That's your
more power.
foundation. Not from that one.
I need more power. Yeah, because obviously on that side it's very blank. So I'm wondering if you have to have one facing each way and put together, possibly. Then one long station in the middle.
I don't think you'd need to do that. There is room there for a 4 station.
Yeah. I'll have to have a play and see if I can
I'm
figure
wondering
something out.
if
But yeah, you've got all literally the pipes on one side coming in, and I think the other side was for the belts.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, one side was for pipes, one
Yeah.
side was for belts.
there's your belts and that, so. I do like it though, I'll say that, it's nice.
So I'm guessing if you were to extend the foundation, say 2 in the direction of that sign, just grab the foundation that's underneath the sign and extend it 2 out that way. So grab train track. Well, you wouldn't have to do that necessarily. I was just saying it as an example for being able to
Yeah.
walk around.
Let's take that out of there for a minute.
You also need 1.5 foundations for a track, so that's why I said 2.
Give it a little bit. So 1, 2, well, it's 3 out from the front there, so. See, 'cause I tried a minute ago. Oh crap, running out of power. This is the only problem. I really wish you could do them for a bit further away. Because obviously I've got a station right underneath. Let's see if I can grab it or not. And that's facing.
No,
this
don't
way.
grab the station. Grab the track first.
The track first, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's always easier to go track first, then station. And the reason I say this because
There,
what you're gonna do
for example.
is start right there. Nope, go the other way.
Oh, so you're coming out to the front, yeah?
Yeah, have it going out away from it, and then the station will snap on the other side of the track.
Okay. I get you now.
So if you do that,
And
and then you grab your station,
see if I can come up a bit so I can see it.
you're missing the computers, and it doesn't seem to want to snap, but
Yeah.
you should be able to clip it down in.
Yeah, that was the issue I was having earlier. I wonder if it's the foundation.
Unless they want you to have it on the other side of it. But that seems strange. I didn't really look close at that
Do I have computers? No, I don't.
blueprint either.
I'll have to have a little play with it later. But yeah, I definitely like that sort of style. That's the sort of thing sort of matches in as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Obviously the front of it is amazing. Yeah, that is very, very cool. But even trying to duplicate that onto the other side would be, I think, kind of fairly easy, maybe? So you have it, yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see. I'll have a play later and see if I can figure it out. Right, let's get rid of that anyway for now. And that, because I was in the middle of doing this lot. Ooh.
Yeah, because it shows the station being inside that building.
Yeah. And obviously they've removed those stations, which is a pain. Much like this freaking thing. Do I have a note new here?
Somebody did post that they could not get the station in place other than placing one just outside and snapping another one to that on the inside.
Okay, so
So maybe place a station on the outside edge and then place another one just on the inside edge.
it's an idea.
I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah, might take a little playing around with it, but
yeah, I'll definitely have to play and then. Obviously, what I'll do, that's Satisfactory channels to anyone, isn't it? I'll pop a picture in once I've got it figured out. So if any of you guys are part of the SGA Discord, probably in the next couple of days, what I'll do is I'll try and get that train station up and working.
Satisfactory channel locked to
Or I'll put it somewhere.
for a minute.
That's just rude. Here we go.
Well, it's because we do server gathering there.
I'll put a picture somewhere in Discord for you guys to check out. There we go. Drift there, perfect. Sometimes that drift does help getting it in the right place, but at times it is annoying. You can take the snow, sends Billy Snow. Thank you very much. Yeah, we don't really get snow up over here very often. Alright, I've done that side already. But yeah, I miss it because I used to grow up in Scotland a lot, and also we had snow every year without fail. And once that's all done. Right, so 1, 2. But yeah, oh yes. How is Miss Marbear doing anyway? 'Cause I don't see you around often. I know you jump in on NBC stream quite often for Wreckfest. You can go away. And let's have a look. So obviously I want AI limiters, so let's grab that. Add that to my little list so I know what I'm grabbing. That's another thing as well I tend to do as well. When I'm setting up an area, what I'll do is I'll load in the recipe to the side there, so I know what I need to bring in. So for example, I need copper sheets and quick wire for this. Quick wire, I've got some coming in, I think it's underneath here somewhere, so that's going to be a nice easy one. The copper sheet is going to have to come from obviously the other side of the building over there. Busy at work with work? Alright. Ah. Yes. Busy, busy, busy. So, 1, 2, 3, that should be fine there. There. That's going to be that room sorted out. And what I'll tend to do is put a door in there as well. Wall. That's fine. And we're going to extend this walkway over a little bit more. I think I could get at least one more production in there. If I take it out a little bit further, I might be able to squeeze 2 in actually. But let's get this one sorted out first of all. Let's come underneath. And close that up. And grab that so I can get the distance right. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Right, so that one's going to be coming outward, so that's correct. That way. That one's coming in. There we go. Alright, set up the quick wire first of all. Oh, fudge nuggets. I'm sure I've got some quick wire coming in here somewhere. Yeah, that one. So That's where it needs to go. Okay. Let's find some power. Power, power, power. Where are you? There's a wire there. Bring it over to there for a minute. Oh, I know. Okay, let's try this again, hey? It's on the other side. Shitty bugger. Right, there's that. I need a flat spot to split off of there. So take it from there. And just take
Yeah, I saw that there.
I thought if you hadn't, you might get a chuckle out of it.
have one job now compared to trying to work 2 jobs. Oh yeah, because obviously I think is the football one that you're doing isn't carrying on or something. Fudge.
Well, yeah, when the team's not in the playoffs, they're not
Yeah.
really gonna.
I never understand American football. To be honest, I struggle to understand English football or soccer, what you want to call it. Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I've got some slugs there I can converted. Actually, let's clear some of this flipping lot out, because it's doing my head in. Let's see, I do not need rubber at the minute. I'll keep the plastic. Keep that. Oh, I don't know. What do I need? What don't I need? Probably just that for the minute. They started to cut the hours when the Packers were losing. No, not the alpacas. Yeah, I think it was during X-Man stream or something they mentioned about that. Oh fudge! Didn't mean to do that. Right, grab some food first of all. Did not mean to do that at all. I really need to get me suit sorted out. I think it's the mask filters that needs to get automated. Wee. Right. Let's go find my body parts. Somewhere around here. Yep, there. Oh, I keep hitting Q. I don't know why. Right, so let's go with you. You. Put all this back on. Sort that lot out. And here we go again. Up and away. There we go. Right, let's try this again. So, thankfully, what I need is right here. So let's bring that to about there. And the quick wire can go into that one. And oh, thank you, dear. We'll do it that way and that way. That's not too bad. So that's a quick wire setup. Now for the copper sheet. And no, I didn't swear. I know got a funny accent, but yeah. Right. That should be fine there, I think. Let's take that out one more. Oh, got some coal coming in there, that's good. Copper sheet. Have I got it been brought down already? Cannot remember. Let's have a look. There's that. Got an idea. So this is one of my overflows. For some weird reason, I disconnected it, but I can still use that product. So let's get that temporarily set up. That should be fine. Got plenty of computers. Copper sheets. Yeah. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, somewhere around here in this spaghetti maze, I have some copper sheets right there. Just take that away. I'm slow, Billy. Where do you put the two filled area? Sorry to bug you. Two files. All right, for you the blueprints, yeah. So first of all, make sure that you've created at least one blueprint within the game. Then go to where your downloads are, grab these guys. For me, it might be different for anybody, for you guys, but for me, I go to the C drive, users, to my folder, so Win, and then it's going to be the app data. If you don't see this, if you go up to view, down to show, and make sure that hidden items are showing, you should see it then. Go into that, go to local, go to your factory game, then saved, save games, then blueprints. Okay, in there you will have a folder set up for any blueprints you've already created. Just go into that and then put your blueprints in there. Obviously, as you can see, all these ones here are the ones that I've currently got set up. Obviously, I've just added that train station, both of the ones that I downloaded. So yeah, just whack them in there and then load up your game, and they should be there. Yeah, so for me, so if I go back into here to where the blueprints are, obviously I've got the train station right there. And obviously you can put it onto a hotkey as well if you wanted to. But yeah, alright. Hopefully that helps. Right, so I need a splitter. 9. I need it to be somewhere near that, really. Oh. Throw it there and I'll bring it across. Let's try this. So yeah, if I drop it down one, I could hook onto the wall. See, because obviously this area is going to be hidden, so I'm not really bothered if it looks a mess. As long as I can still get through, it's fine. So if I bring it into that corner, it should be fine. So something like that, and pan that around there. Oops. Groovy. Eee. Right, where the heck was I going with this lot? That's that lot there. I think it was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Yeah. See, when it's under here, I'm not too worried if it's going to have bits crossing over or belts crossing over. As long as it's relatively tidy, it's fine. Oh crap. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if any other streamer is able to do it, but I know Mr. Culp was asking a couple of times to be shown how to do those other blueprints where it takes the actual build it into their save game. So I haven't got a fully how to do that myself. I think, yeah, if I bring it up to about there, it should be fine. Because that would be kind of cool. Let's drop you down somewhere about there. And need you. Dang it. Oh, that's nasty. One short. There we go. And just bring that back across here. Obviously this needs to go upstairs in a minute. But as long as I can get it going, that's the main thing. La 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 la. Let's come across about here. No. So that's all filled up. That's nice. So just need to connect them up now. 1, 2. Yeah, using those blueprints are very helpful as well. Some, obviously with the smaller stuff, you can get multiple ones set up. When you get these bigger areas, it's kind of a nightmare. Right, get you going. I love that copy and paste as well. There we are. Now that should start putting out. 1, 2. There we go. Cool. Let's go back down. Yay! Right, and I forgot where the heck these gotta go. I think I've got a container already set up for these, so it's fine. Just need to get it back up there. Right about there should be fine. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Did you get that, Farmer Marks? Hope so. But I don't mind going through that again. Well, to be honest, Mr. Cope, this, obviously, like I said earlier, this is my, oh cripes, now you're asking, 4th or 5th run through. And so far I've got about 160 hours in game, in this save game. Obviously, the worst thing is I lost my last
I think you were like 170 earlier almost.
Was it? I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, wait, we go.
Just hit escape.
There you go. 170 hours is what I've got currently in 16 minutes.
I was gonna say it was 168 and change earlier
Yeah.
before I left for my errand. So
Yeah. So. But I just take my time. So yeah, I do just take my time. Make sure I try and get things relatively tidy. Doesn't always work out, unfortunately,
Yeah.
but definitely need that facing the other way.
by the time you got 500-600 hours into the game, placing things and everything, you get pretty quick at plop
Yeah.
it down, run a belt, plop it down, run, because it's pretty standard
That one.
practice, you know.
Yeah. That one I want. Hey, Mr. Boomer, how you doing?
Hey, Billy, how's it going?
Not too bad, you. I need
Yeah,
to know how to make a blueprint first. Okay. Easiest way. Do I have enough space here? Just quickly run through this. So in here, grab your blueprint. Okay, I've not got enough space. Even what you could just do is place it down, stick a merger or something on it, save it, and that's going to be your first blueprint. It's just a temporary one. Then that will allow you then to start putting stuff in. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of Satisfactory for a change today. Kind of with all the modding and stuff, kind of got a bit burnt out doing farm sim. There you go, there's plenty of space right there. So, for example, what you could do is place that down, just come into it, hit the E. If you wanted to, you don't have to. Obviously, if you haven't got anything set up, just come in, place some random stuff down. You could even put a little setup if you wanted to on there, just to start off with, something really simple. I think around about there. I don't know. This is just a temporary one to give you an idea. Fudge nuggets, that's not gonna work, is it? It needs to be a merger. That's too far away. When is that? So, yes, with a little gap in it. Yeah, so say for instance, create something simple like that. Go into it, just hit the E key. Give it a name, I don't know, template for example. If you don't want to set any of this up, you don't have to, but you can obviously add its own icon. So obviously I've used that there. So you could set it up just like that. You could add a little description. Hit save. Then obviously if you go back into like your builder menu, you should have this in here showing. Once that's there, hit save, exit the game, and then try and move your new blueprints into that folder. Give that a try and see how you get on. They're actually very, very easy. And the nice thing as well, actually, let me do this a sec. if you come back in here, you can clear that design, and then you can actually go in and load up any of your existing ones. So for instance, this. Obviously, this is the one that I've got set up already. I could go in, load it up, change it around if I wanted to. Kind of wondering whether I could put that on a diagonal and get both either side. Might have a look at that later. But yeah, I've got the train station to set up at some point. Okay, cool. Yeah, obviously I'm still around for a little bit longer, so if you need any more help, let us know. So that's producing. Let's go back underneath and get that wire hooked up. Actually, no, it was at the front, wasn't it? Oh yeah, one other thing about it. Let's give Mr. Boom. However, oops, perhaps if I can spell it right. Double underscore. Oh, see, there we go. So there's a shout out for Mr. Boomer. Make sure to go over, give him a follow, guys. He's been doing a lot of Hunter Call the Wild lately, which is kind of cool. And we have Darius Frost, Mr. Darius Frost, who raided over to us earlier, was doing a bit of farm sim, which is kind of nice on his server. So if you're into PC only servers at the minute, check out Darius. You never know, he might let you join in. He's currently playing on Wolf Creek, which is nice. And finally, we'll go with Mr. Dajnet as well. He's in chat here too. One,
He
two,
is?
three. I think he is. Yep. I heard a little whimper there, so yeah, he's still here.
A little whimper.
uh, Also, with these lights as well, I don't know if you guys realised, but obviously if you put one of these light control units down and go into it, you can actually change the colour of the lights. It's kind of weird, but you could almost have a disco going. And also, if you click on this little button here, it'll have it only on at night. And obviously you do have the intensity of that light as well. So obviously that's quite bright there. Obviously if you just adjust that down, so obviously I've got it around about 50ish, it makes it kind of comfortable. So nice little one. Obviously you do have to hook it up to the same power line as they're coming. I do know that Darius has obviously the version without the power cables, which you can download as well, which is kind of helpful. Right, so where the heck did I put that lifter? There it is. But yeah, it's kind of surprising the amount of stuff that I've started finding out about the game since doing this one. It's kind of mental. Right, which one are you? That one, isn't it? Yeah. So, fall into there. Let's bring you down. Hey there, not so grumpy. How you doing, bud? I did hit the B button. I can see fine. Yeah, doing a bit of Satisfactory for a change, grumpy. I was kind of, with all the modding and stuff that I've been doing recently, kind of got a little bit burnt out today. Just felt like doing something different. But how you doing, bud? And if you're not following Not So Grumpy Dwarf, make sure to give him a follow. He is a member of the SGA. There we go. So yeah, so one thing I am trying to get into a routine with these is filling up a container first if I can, before adding them into the next production. Wow, that's really kicking in there. It's good. I shouldn't take too long. Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. Oh heck, I'm lost. There. go. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you very much. And cheers for catching that one, Grumpy. Or I should say, not so grumpy. Right, so that's that. What have I got to do next? I have no idea. Where he is? There, productions. So we're on the assemblers at the minute. So that's all done. I haven't got around to doing compacted coal yet. What's cheap silica? Crystal and con. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's something else I need to get set up for some of these phase 4 lines. Haven't even got that set up yet, so that's gonna have to pass. See, I need to get the supercomputers up next, really. Dang it. I haven't got heatsinks yet. I don't know what else I need. Dang. See, obviously I do want to get the supercomputers up next, really. So that's an alternate. Obviously it's onto the manufacturers now. See, I can do the normal one. That would be fine. I do need to get the radio controls up and running as well. But I do need a lot of computers and stuff being produced. I think I'll get away with doing that one. Oh, I want to clear that. So let's add that to my little to-do list. Because that is probably going to be the easiest option. Yeah, so obviously with these ones, I'm only setting up 2 machines at the minute for them. Manufacturer, so I'm having the inputs on the outside, which I think's easy enough to do. Doesn't need as much space. Where the heck are you? I had the line a minute ago. There. If I remember rightly, I brought it across. No. I can't remember where I placed the last ones. Let's have a look. So it's 1. Yeah, 1 gap. Okay, gotcha. So it should be somewhere about there, I think. Nope, too far back. So I'm trying to keep them all in a rough line with each other, because it makes life a little bit simpler. There we go.
Hold control.
Yeah, I know. It's just finding the right spot to place it down on. See, that's 1 way. It doesn't look right there. So it should be somewhere a bit there, I think. So that's better. 1 foundation either side, that's good. Yep. It can be a bit tricky. There's that. While I'm here, I might as well pop a couple more down. Just try and get that right placement. Where are you? Is that you? Yep. That's not too bad. Bum, ba-da-bum. You're gonna be a pickle, ain't you? Cool. Foundation. Might as well get a few placed down ready, hadn't I? Here we go again. Right, so there's the wall. So I was bringing out one foundation, which is going to be around about there. I've got to try and find that little line. That's fine for the minute. Ooh, laggy. Well, see, one thing as well, guys, to keep an eye on is your power usage. I've come through many and many times doing all this, and then ended up crashing the entire grid. Actually, it's slightly off on one side. Why is that off slightly? Oh, no, it's the same as there. Okay. So yeah, just keep an eye on your power usage as you're going. There. To there. Right, so we need 1, 2, 3, all 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, obviously, Mr. Culp, it's just time and patience.
Yeah, time and patience. I've been spending the last hour walking 2 doggos back to my house.
You found 2 more?
Yeah, I went out looking for one and I found one, and on my way back I just found another because you gotta on the server you gotta walk slow because of the lag.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll walk too far out of their distance,
And they disappear.
disappear, and I'm always walking backwards to make sure they're still behind me.
Don't walk off a
I
cliff.
already lost them a couple times. Like, where the heck they go? You guys, get up.
Alright then,
I got
so
3 now back
let's set
base.
that up.
I had to go all the way across the other side of the map to find them.
Ooh,
So that's going to be them. So I do need the radios as well. See, I could. I haven't got. Have I got them? No, that's what I also need is high-speed connectors set up. Dang it. 1, 2, 3. Got plenty of that. Got plenty of them. Got rubber. See, the only thing that's going to bug me up with them is the crystal oscillators. I don't think it's been produced enough. I think I'll put that one there. That'll do that. That'll do that. Computer. Where are they made? There.
Can't believe I can't get the diluted fuel recipe.
Silica. Quick wire.
you still haven't got that?
Oh, and I've done 3 more hard drives today so far. I got 1 more after that.
Might use that one. Just only a few.
No diluted.
That's weird.
I know it's
Yeah.
usually an easy one to get.
Yeah.
Even I found mine. I haven't got a foggy where, but it was somewhere around here. Ba-da-ba-dum. There. Nope, I don't want the picture. I want that. Hey, Mr. Imperial, how you doing? Welcome to my Satisfactory stream for the day. Could be better. Oh, okay. So if you guys are not following Imperial Gamer, make sure to go over, give him a follow. He's an awesome streamer and member of the SGA. There. 1, 2, 3. And I took that far too far across. It's kind of annoying. I feel very un-PG at the same time. So you're biting your tongue. Oh, I hope it's nothing I've done. I do apologise if it's me. Is it because I'm
Yeah,
doing
I don't.
Satisfactory?
I don't if it's me.
No? Oh, phew! You almost got me upset there. I thought, no, I don't want anyone to be upset with me. Where the heck are you?
It is me.
Actually, I can bring that in. Actually, one more, I think. So that's good.
I didn't do it.
Well,
I'm guessing
my
it's going to
guess
be
would have
some
been
real life.
Boom.
Yeah. Right, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have enough for one more? Oh, it's gone really buggy there. That's weird. 1, 2, 3.
No,
Hello.
it's none of you, lot. I'm just biting my tongue.
But don't bite it too hard.
Yeah.
Right, I'm trying not to.
It'll hurt.
Yep.
No.
And it will.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a woman, just say it's a woman, and that's fine. We'll fully understand.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a woman. It's just someone's crossed me the completely wrong way.
Yeah. Uh, well, if you want to chat later, you're more than welcome to.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect.
Told you it was Boom. No, I'm only kidding.
Nah, I've got too much respect for Boom.
Oh, you're the only one that's got
Oh,
respect for
you better lower your standards.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think
Come
that
on,
will be
doggos. Follow me. This is still walking them back. Not even halfway. I'm about halfway. They keep getting stuck.
Oh, I hope this is going to be fine. Actually, yeah, that should just about get away with that, I think. That's lucky then. Alright, Pompies, have a good one. See you later.
Good day, Pompies.
It's fine. Let's block you up. Yeah, it's got a little bit glitchy there for a minute. For me, it's weird. And let's come into here, change that to that one. There we go. Nice. I do like these little rooms, they're fun. Oh, door there. Door there. One there. Oops. There. And one there. it's gonna be fun when I start putting down the blenders and stuff. Heck knows where they're gonna be going.
Yeah, you gotta make.
Kind of think of maybe venturing further out, further fields, and then start setting up like some more small factories and do it that way.
Oh, that fancy factory. Too.
I'm not sure if I got the room for it. Alright, let's grab some of these guys. That. Actually, I really need to get onto the top there, sort out the train system. I want to redo the drones as well. One of them is actually sinking into the foundations, which is kind of annoying. Right, that's fine. What are you doing? You're gonna be doing supercomputers, okay? That paste. Supercomputers gonna be made in there. After that, no idea. Oh, radio controlled units there. Where are they? Where are
Hello.
they?
Hello.
Hello. There's a strange person jumped into Discord with us.
Stranger.
My therapist says.
Supercomputer. So take that. Copy. How you doing, Scurvy?
Good. I just figured out how to get my push to talk to work with my Stream Deck pedal.
Oh.
So now you won't hear me banging on the keyboard as I'm doing 13 million other things.
At last.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss that. I used that as some ASMR.
Sorry, Boom.
We'll
Yeah,
make you
now
a.
I gotta go back to ear licking.
It's just so
I don't want to know.
not
This is the PG stream, Boom. Come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't say specifics.
Did I say high speed on these ones? Oh, I don't know. Got that. There. And yeah, obviously, if you guys are not following Scurvy Ham, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. He does stream when he's able to. Bless his cotton socks.
Bless my what?
Cotton socks.
Hot sock.
Cotton
Yeah.
socks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a British term.
Or do you wear wool
Obviously.
socks? Is it nylon?
In the wintertime, I have heavy-duty cotton socks, but this is getting a little bit too personal, Billy. Are you going to take me out to dinner later, or, you know?
I just got a diamond red deer.
Nice.
I'm not 255.34. It's better than the one I got yesterday. Not really. The one I got yesterday, the rack was all wonky on it.
Had a girlfriend.
There we go. That's good. Right then. So I need some computers, which I have. Some being produced up here somewhere, I think. I need to do these doors as well, don't I? So I know what's in these. It does help. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that room yet. Still thinking maybe more storage later on. We will definitely have to see.
Nope, not those 3 hard drives. Still no diluted fuel.
Dang.
We're not having.
Now I gotta get a female red deer down with a vital hit to the heart. What is with the vitals to the heart?
The way you're supposed to.
Hey, double lung with an arrow, they're down pretty quick.
Hey there, Ryan. How's it going, bud?
At least this one I don't have to
And
get in a
another fellow
specific
SGA
area.
member. Make sure to click on his link, give him a follow, and
Right.
catch him when he's next live. Just doing a little bit of Satisfactory for today. Or attempting to. And we've got stators in that one. Oops. I think they're quite near the top here. Yeah. There's my computers, so good. That's the one I want. Computers, there. So I can start off with that one, get that
Oh crap!
going. Right. Supercomputer, there.
Almost lost my doggos.
That
No,
could be a
Legs like
problem.
don't lose the doggos.
almost home, and their legs
Yeah,
like on.
not doing too bad, thanks. Bada 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 bam. This is gonna be a pig. That is going to be a pig. You're going to need to come down a bit in a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Working how organized.
Two, 2. So that's that one. That's going to be that one. There we go. That's fine. Messed up pretty, but it'll do. Dave, did you get some?
I got
That's very
I got
personal.
one last night, and I've been out for a couple hours today. I found 2. I found one all the way across the map, and then as I was walking it back, I got another one. So now I have 3. If I can get these 2 back, I'm almost home. The one I found last night was really close to my first base, which was weird because I never seen him before.
Right.
And was rigged because it gave him 2 yellow shards.
First 2 times I looked at him, 2 yellow shards, but these 2 dogs all the way back, I haven't gotten nothing but flowers, mycelia, and ores.
Oh, here's computers. I'll have to find that one in a minute.
What is up with you guys? Stop though.
Right, so the middle
Oh,
is here. So let's do some splitters.
some.
There. You there.
Put you in your cage. Come on.
That's gonna be nasty. Go down further.
Oh, those cages would have been nice. But challenge.
Take that away.
I'm waiting for the first nuclear waste.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never gotten into doing the nuclear stuff yet. Somewhere there. Ooh, is that going to go high enough? I don't know.
We're at the base.
Oh, might do a bit of clipping on that
Put
one.
him with the brother.
Hey Harm, how you doing? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's right. It ain't pretty, but it'll do. Into there.
Yay, I made it.
A little bit of clippage, but that's fine. I can cope with that. There. There. And pop down these guys. So, 2. There. Right, so that's going to be the output. These are the inputs I need to find. Those computers now. That one. Oh, the heck happened there? What is it with you, Epic? Go away, I don't want you. So I'm going to delete that blinking program. Doing alright. Starting up Satisfactory yourself. Oh, nice. Have you played it before, or is it the first time? Take it from... Oh, this is horrible. But at least it's getting this stuff up and running. That's my main thing at the minute. Full... I cannot get over there. Where the heck am I? Over there. There we are. No, it's your first time. I have 500 plus hours in your save. Oh, nice! Wow, you're nearly as much as I've had in the whole game completely. Blimey. Yes, right, so that's the computers. High-speed connectors I don't have yet. So I need to get them up and running before we go any further. So, let's find where I put them. Nope. That one, okay. So let's clear that a sec. So out of curiosity, Mr. Harm, how do you go about your like factories? Do you go like humongous, like Dave and NBC and the guys, or do you tend to keep it quite small, compact little factories here, there, and everywhere? Just out of curiosity, really. Because obviously I know that a lot of people have different play styles and stuff, so but it's interesting to see what people do. Dang it, which one did I want?
All ones around the nodes.
Alright, okay. And are you planning on keeping it that way, or are you gonna like go supersized type thing, have mega factories, or one big mega factory? Quick wire, silica, crystal. Quick wire, silica, that one. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Because obviously I like trying to keep things small. I'm not big on these big builds like what everyone else seems to be doing. 2, 3. I'll do the same on this side, so they marry up fine. 1, 2, 3. Obviously, if you've watched NBC, that is where it becomes ridiculous, size-wise. I don't know how he makes the numbers up for that to get them to run properly.
He's got quite a few modded belts and stuff like
Yeah.
that, so.
Very true. And I think he's actually gone through and made all of
I'm
his
pretty sure
nodes.
he uses the mod that, yeah, so all his nodes
Yeah.
are pure.
Pures, yeah.
No, he
And
uses
he's got a
BAM,
modded miner too that puts out crazy numbers.
which is what I just said. If I wasn't muted, you would know that.
EJ.
Oh, that's the wrong spot.
I've got very few mods I use.
I think about there. Is Dave busy working on the map? No, he's in the Satisfactory at the minute. And who knows, he might be doing a bit of a Satisfactory stream himself later on.
Nope, I think
No?
Hunter called wild. I think we got to do some hunting.
Ah, okay. You heard it there, guys. So, let's give you a shout out. There we go. So if you guys are not following Dajnet, make sure to go over. And who knows, you might be able to join him on his server. What's this? Do this, that's that. Right, I need to get these bits and pieces together. Oh, this is not going to be nice. I might get away with it. Nope. Need more power. Power, power, power. Give me power.
Constantly falling down doesn't help you.
I know. I need to set up more. This is the thing. I think they should have it so the it lasts a little bit further out from your power nodes or power sockets and stuff. Let's bring it over. It's just not right, I don't think. There we go. This whole hover pack. So, 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look. Wish I could take it from there. One it below. That. Down. 4. Bring that out to go into there somewhere. In the middle, we'll set that map the same way I did previously. Where the good old split is. Somewhere about here. Fudge nuggets. Oh, fiddlesticks, gotta rotate it. Always remember to rotate. 1, 2, 3 before placing. one thing I should try and do is get some of those ghetto blasters, whatever you call it, up and running.
Metal blasters.
Is that what they called? I can't remember. These music things that's in here.
Back in the 80s. Boombox, ghetto blaster.
Yeah,
Here.
boombox. That's it. It's one thing I've never got going yet. Let's have a quick look. Right before the end. There. I don't even know how many tickets I've got. 130, holy crap! Gimme! I think I've actually got them unlocked, but I don't know. Equipment. Nope. Where are you? Bye. Gimme. No, where? Oh, I've got one there already. Dang it. Uh-oh. What have I done now? You don't make them, do you? Get them in here. Why can't I get them? I won't. Gimme.
Rude.
You.
Gimme.
I haven't even purchased any of them yet. It's not even allowing me to have any. Oh, canal belt. I haven't got any storage, have I? Oh, I hope it wasn't on that body that I've not collected yet. Oh. I'll have to sort that out later. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. Obviously, it's my 3 hours I need to get off and do some washing up and stuff, but much appreciated everyone, especially Mr. Darius Frost for the raid earlier, the party of 4, and obviously Viking streaming for the resub. Let me find my Google. There it is. Da, 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 let's get some credits going. Oh, I kind of enjoyed that. It was a bit of a hit and miss to start off with, sort of running around, showing everything off. But then started getting into it, was kind of cool. Okay, question for Dave. I have my save game and buildings. I want where they are. I can't find the in-game green sheds IFS22, so how will I know where to place them in the editor?
You gotta find them. They
They're
are
under data placeables, Rudolph
all
Harmon.
Rudolph Herman buildings. Yep.
Yeah. Cool, I need to find someone to raid. So hopefully that helps you out, Culp. Who do we have out there in the world of Twitch? Let's see. Now I do see somebody currently playing a bit of Farm Sim PV Uncharted Revisited, if you guys wanted to check that out. We've got Viking streaming, we've got Mamadou currently playing. Obviously Mamadou's on Silver Run, I believe still. I'm not really interested in Icarus, but I do see a couple of people playing that. I'm kind of thinking maybe a bit of Viking streaming, guys. Ooh, look at that, an alpaca in Minecraft. Oh, cool. Anyway, spoilers. Yep, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over and see Mr. Viking streaming today. So let me pull that up. He's muted. Obviously, he is a member of the community, so make sure to give him a follow and say hello when we go over there, guys. Obviously, I will be back again on Friday, my usual time, for a couple of hours before Dave goes live. And then again, I'll be back on Saturday after that with my daughter doing a little bit more of Lego Star Wars, hopefully. So obviously, if you're not following Dave, make sure to quickly click on his link, give him a follow. He's going to be doing a bit of Hunter Call of the Wild later. Usually it's on a server, so you may, if you have the game, be able to join in. But for now, that's going to be it, and I will see you again in the next one. Stay safe, guys, and catch you later. Here we go.